Welcome back, everybody. In today's video, we're going to test just how well pencil barrels can actually hold up the heat. Now, really in the last few months to a couple of years, pencil barrels have really been gaining a lot of popularity in the AR world and other rifle worlds as well. So this one here, we have a Faxon Firearms 16-inch pencil mid-length barrel. We have the Gemtech suppressor on there, just to go over everything. The AIM Surplus, Melodite, and NIB bolt carrier group, CMT tactical upper and lower, ambidextrous upper and lower, which is really nice. Wilson Combat Trigger, the new Trijicon AccuPower, I believe, 1x4. Target downrange at 100 yards, and also a steel Magnum Auto Popper from shootsteel.com. So what we're going to do today is we're going to shoot a few rounds with the barrel, which is relatively cold. Let's check it out. Right now the barrel's at 84 degrees, which is about what it is out here right now. Got a little bit of rain going on, so if you see that, that is what's happening here. Some Federal 69 grain match bullets. We'll put a few rounds on that paper. Then we're going to heat it up and then try it again and see what kind of real world dispersion we're going to get out of that pencil barrel. Sort of test the theory, if you will. All right, let's get to it. If you guys hear a tractor in the background, I don't know if you can. There's a field over me, a farm one over from me, where they're working it. So it's not here, don't worry. It's one field over. Not sure how well the microphone picks that up. I should also note that we have the Wilson Combat Trigger in there, so that helps with accuracy as well. The only thing that's really not maximizing accuracy here is the scope being only 4 power, but that's all right. It's a good scope. It'll be fine. All right, now we're going to heat it up. The barrel right here at the chamber. We're still getting 87, 88 degrees. So we're going to heat it up again on that steel and then see what kind of groups we get. 30 rounds of Freedom Munitions, 55 grain remanufactured is what we're using. So that's about as fast as you could reasonably engage targets in a real world environment. What we got now on the barrel. The barrel itself, we're reading right about 150, right there in the chamber. There we go. Getting out there towards the gas block, we're at 230, 240. On the gas block itself, we're right around 250, 270. And the can, that's the Gemtech LE, right at 240, 250. All right, so we're not letting it cool down. Let's see what kind of groups we're gonna get. Same ammo, same everything. Let's go check them out. The target that you're looking at here has 1 inch square, so you can pretty much tell the accuracy difference that we had, I should say. Really, the first group was phenomenal. It was coming in right at 3/4 of an inch. After that, the last three came in at 1 3/4 inches. So what I was trying to do there with this sort of realistic worst case scenario, in my opinion, is just illustrate that for most applications, I should say, the pencil barrel is not going to be much of a difference. Basically, point of aim, all I did was switch. I was aiming right here and then aimed at the top of the square. So your point of aim, point of impact difference didn't shift at all, just the dispersion of the bullets did. So yes, the pencil barrel will open up in terms of group size when it starts to heat up. So we fired 30 rounds as fast as we could realistically make sure that we were engaging this target, getting good hits at 100 yards. So fired those off, got it up in the mid 200s in terms of temperature. And again, that's with a can on there, and then re-engage. So yes, your groups will open up. Is, an inch and a half, an inch difference in the real world going to matter for the type of shooting that you're going to be using, whatever it may be, home defense, hunting, etc. And will you be actually shooting that many rounds in that time period to get it that hot? So that's really all I wanted to do today. This isn't a commercial for pencil barrels at all. This isn't saying that you should have one or the other. Just trying to do a real world engagement to show you the kind of differences and results that you can expect with that pencil barrel. My opinion is most folks are going to be just fine with pencil barrels. I mean, in a non-military application, it's very unlikely that you're going to fire that many rounds in that time period. So most civilians, at least, are probably going to be just fine with it, and they're going to be able to save some weight with that thinner profile barrel. That said, if you're a bench rest shooter and you're engaging targets at 500 meters, for example, very slowly or very rapidly, I should say, maybe a heavier barrel is what you're going to want. Or if you're going to have longer sustained strings of fire, maybe a full auto gun or something like that. That's really it, guys. Hopefully you got something out of this quick test, and hopefully I didn't ramble too much. I feel like I did. And if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. And if you have any questions, you can always post below in the comments section. You can also post over at my Facebook page as always. But thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next video.